Hello everyone, welcome to the Strategy Meeples YouTube channel. I'll be playing a game of Grinning Trickster into France level 6 today. Okay, France should be a really good adversary for us, and by that I mean we should have a really strong game against France just because of the fact that we can add so much strife, and the slave rebellion event will assist us in clearing a lot of towns on the board. Okay. So basically, Frontier Explorers, Slave Rebellion, okay, Triangle Trade, Persistent Explorers, okay. So the loss condition, additional loss condition for France is that we have a limit of 7 towns, so we cannot let another town be added beyond that, otherwise we'll lose right away. So that's something we'll keep in mind. So put 2 presents on your starting board, highest numbered land with the Han, and 1 in land number 4. Okay. The highest numbered land with the Han would be 7. And 4. Okay. Alright, let's get into the game. Starting explore is sands. Okay. I'm gonna France 6 into land number 2. You know how I like the sands explore. Maybe it's fine. I think we can try to find an answer for 3 and then land number 5 we could defend somehow. Okay. So I'm going to do G2 and G3. So we are a pick 2 spirit. So I'm going to add a presence, most likely from the bottom track, and then let's gain a... I'm going to wait till I see the miner to see where I want to add that presence. Okay, we have a defend 4. What elements are we looking for really? We are looking for moon, fire, air. We can even make animal work, and we hit fire in the sky. That's crazy. So that is the card I'm going to pick. That is on element. It's adding even more strife, fear. So I don't think I need to think too hard about that. Let's add this presence to this presence goes range 2 away. Okay. So 1, 2. I'm actually going to throw it in land number 6. Just because that is already our beast land, and that would give me coverage to all the lands on the board. I'm going to use our push from the tracks. So this one right here. Push one the Han from one of your lands. So let's push this the Han from 4 into 3. We'll completely clear out land number 3. And then this turn, so next turn we want to play fire in the sky. And okay, what do we want to play this turn? I guess we have arson to deal with that land anyway, so we didn't really need that, but that's fine. Can do impersonate authority. I guess that deals with that land too. Let me just see how I hit our innates. So if I play that and play these 3 cards next turn, they don't give me the second tier of our innate. I'm missing a moon. So what am I missing now? I have a fire. I still need a moon, right? It's pretty good, I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change the opening a little bit. Play these two cards on turn 1. That doesn't give us our... I kind of want the first tier of our innate though. Yeah, you know what? What do we need? We need to play a moon. I don't think we have a way around that. So just play this. It's fine. That is fine. That's pretty strong. Okay, so let's gain energy, pay for it. Fast power phase, both of these are slow. We didn't hit our innates. And let's go to the invader phase. First event is skipped. Build in the jungle, in the sands. Okay, so that only triggers, okay, triangle trade. Explorer there, okay. Next explore is the wetlands, okay. So it adds 1 and 2 and 4. Slave rebellion will happen on turn 4 or when we have 3 events in the discard pile. So right now it's only 1 event in the discard pile. Okay. And then we need to France 6. So I'm going to France 6 into, I guess, this land. Okay, add a strife with impersonate. Add that strife to this land right here. Play unexpected tiger, so this is saying 1 fear if invaders are present. Otherwise, add a beast. Okay, so I'll get a fear. Add a beast into land number 4. I cannot gather, so I'll add a beast instead. Okay. Turn number 2. So I know I need to play these 3 cards, and the only way to hit fire in the sky is I will need to have a sacred site. So I'm going to do G2 and G4 here. So go bottom track, and then I'm going to gain energy equal to card play, so that's 3 energy. So that's 1, 2, 3. And then we gain energy on top of it. Pay for these. So I'm going to make a sacred site with this in 4 so that I can target this to strife it. I actually don't need to do that because I can add a strife with 1. But then I'm missing out on the 2 fear. So I don't want to do that. So I'll make a sacred site instead. Okay. Wow, actually we can add a lot of strife with this. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, fast power phase. So let's do fire in the sky for 2 fear. Add a strife. I'm adding it to this mountain, to this town right here. Okay. We have our, let's see what happens in 8. Okay, I'll come to that in a second. We have over enthusiastic arson, so I'm just going to do it, destroy a town. I'm going to do it in land number 7. Actually, I am going to do it in 2 damage. I'm going to do it in 1 maybe. Let's destroy this town. Let's flip the top card of the miner deck. I could just do it in 8. But then we are not getting close to the triangle trade, so I'll do it in 1 instead. Oh, it has a fire, okay. So that sucks. If it provides fire, which it does, 1 fear, 2 damage. So 1 fear, 2 damage, so this is gone too. And add a blight, okay. Inside the mob is for the slow. Oh, since I added a strife to 3, I'm going to use our special rule, a real flare for discord. So we are going to pay 1 energy to add a strife in an adjacent land. So I'm going to add a strife to this city right here. And by the way, I also have this right innate, and I have a few options here. Okay, so I'm going to do our right innate, add a strife, range 0. So let's add it over here. Oh, by the way, I wanted to push a Dahan with that Dahan push on the track. So I'm going to push a Dahan out like this. And then we are going to use this third tier of our right innate. So 1 invader and 1 Dahan deal damage to each other. Do it over here. It is range 0. So the strife goes away, and then the Dahan does 2 damage, killing that. And then we have our left innate. So let's see what happens. I'm going to target this wetland, land number 4 right here. Target land any, 1 fear and 1 damage. Okay, that works. You may pay 1 energy to deal 1 damage in an adjacent land. Okay, I don't think I want to do that. I cannot gain this card because I didn't hit the second tier yet. So that 1 damage means that we remove this guy. Okay. That is all in the fast. So invader phase, it's not blighted yet. Event, choose a land with cities built there. Choose a land with cities built there. Okay, this is actually good, and I'm going to show why. So I'm going to choose this city. I guess I don't have an option. I have to build there. So the disease goes away. On each board, push up to 2 explorers or 1 town from a land with peace. That is great. So we dodge a build here. So I'm going to push that 3. Push that into 7. And then it finally says gather 1 Dahan. I'm actually going to push it here. And then use the bottom which says gather 1 Dahan into a land with Dahan. In that land, defend 1 per Dahan. So I'm going to gather 1 Dahan here. That gives me a nice defend 2 in that land. Okay, and the first fear card is defend 3 in all coastal land, so that's fine. Okay, ravage in the sands, so this is strifed. The Dahan do 4 damage, so this is wiped out. This is defend 2, this is a strife, so 4 damage, again completely wiped out. Build in the wetland, so this builds a town, and we replace an explorer with a town, like that. This land doesn't build. Okay, let's see what the next explore is. Jungles, okay. Yeah, we really didn't need this. Should have found a way to get rid of that instead of the coastal town. Then maybe this wouldn't have explored. Okay, and let's go ahead. So inside the mob, so I'm going to... One invader with strife deals damage to other invaders. One fear per invader this power destroys. So I'm going to do it in this land number 2 right here. It's range 1 away. So it's 3 damage. So 2 plus 1, 3. And it destroys 2 invaders, so I get 2 more fear. That is it. Time passes. This is a reclaim turn, and that's why I kind of came down to 1 energy, so I can pay for this reclaim. So I get to reclaim, get to move a presence if I want to. I'll gain energy regardless, because even if I put the presence from top, I'll only get the element and not 2 energy. Then we only have 1 energy this turn, so question is, what do we want to play? We can move a presence, so that is nice. Can I hit our beast and 8 this turn? 3 beasts. Do we have 3 beasts? 0, 0, and 1. We actually do. Yeah, that only costs 1 energy. Let's do that. What if we unlock this moon? Okay. So maybe we just go down to 4 plays here. Oh, so yeah, I can pick 2. So I did the G1 reclaim and then I'm placing a presence. Forgot to say this, but I'm always going to choose G2 till I'm like satisfied with my tracks. In this case, I want to reach like the 4 card plays and 2 energy. And then I'll either reclaim loop or try to gain do one of these options. Okay, so this presence can go range 2 away. So I'm going to put this one... So I'm actually going to put this one in... So let me move a presence from 4 to 3 with the movement from reclaim. Then I'm going to push the Han over here. Okay, and this presence I am going to put in... We need targeting with any of these cards. Strife, Impersonate, and Unexpected Tigers. Need an answer for land number 2, and we'll try to find that answer. 3 air. Okay, if I don't play a beast, I think I have to play a beast to prevent this double build. And it's turn 3, so next turn is Slave Rebellion. So... Okay, we'll keep track of that. Let me put this presence in 5 then. Just so that I'm able to move the Han out of these lands if I want to. Okay, yeah, I think I'm fine with that. Let's pay for this. So all of these are slow, but we do get our left innate. So I'm doing the right one first. So range 0 if target land has beast, 2 damage. So I'm doing that in land number 6, range 0, so I destroy both of these guys. Okay. I hope I did. 1, 2. Did I do France 6? I don't remember. I'm just gonna preemptively do France 6 if I didn't do it last turn. I'll do it in land number 8. I don't remember. Okay, and we'll do our left innate. And we have to choose the target land. So I'm going to choose this jungle right here. Land. Actually, I think I should choose land number 2 to get like a defend or something. So yeah, let's choose land number 2. Let's hope for a defend. Okay, target land. All ors become ands. Okay. So the Dahan doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it has or doesn't have a Dahan. Terror level is 2 or lower, which it is. Gather 1 town. Okay. I already choose land number 2, so I cannot change that decision anymore. Gather 1 town, and the first ravage in target land this turn becomes a build there instead. I think we will take that. This becomes a build. And I'm actually going to keep this card and forget. I'm tempted to forget Fire in the Sky just because it kind of needs that secret site. But I think we can always make a secret site, and it's 2 fear. We'll keep it. We will forget Arson. It's okay. That gives us 1 energy. That is from our bottom part of the left innate. Okay, now we are ready for the invader phase. So let's see. Blighted Island. It's not blighted. Event is in each land with at least 2 explorers. That is great. Push 1 explorer to an adjacent land without invaders. So I'm going to choose this land. Push this to land number 5 because now it won't build 2 towns. It will only build 1 town. Okay, push 1 beast to an adjacent land with no blight. It deals 1 damage there. Okay. Push 1 beast to an adjacent land with no blight. It deals 1 damage there. Okay, I'm going to push this beast here. And it says that fear cards can never... Well, this is not a fear card actually. I'm looking at France 6. So fear cards never remove explorers. Okay. So this isn't a fear card. Push 1 beast to an adjacent land with no blight. It deals 1 damage there. So it deals 1 damage. So this is gone. So we kind of skipped both our jungle builds. That's crazy. And then what happens? During Ravage in every land, defend 1 per Dahan. So this is skipped. This is going to become a build instead. So terror level 1. We push 1 Dahan from a land with invaders. Or gather 1 Dahan into a land with invaders. So I'm going to choose to gather this Dahan here. And I'm trying to get ready for the slave rebellion that's going to come on the next turn. And I'm going to choose to do it in land number 2, and you'll see what I mean by that. Okay. Each player removes 1 explorer from an inland land. Okay, we'll remove this guy. Oh, it says, yeah, I cannot do that. That's from France level 6. Wait, hard? Okay. So it is instead pushed. So I'm going to push it into this coast then. That's fine. Okay, Ravage in the wetland. So this becomes a build instead. And that was from... What was that from? Oh yeah, I think that was from the card that we gained. Call to trade. Okay, so this builds town here. Ravage, nothing happens in 4. Build in the jungle, so nothing happens. Let's explore. It is jungles again. So we need to do France 6, and that happens after exploring. So that kind of sucks actually, because now I need to deal with these lands somehow. And the fact that we have to add a town, okay. If it has town or cities, add a blight, otherwise add a town. Sure, let's add a town to 6. It's from France 6, France escalation, and then we need to France 6. So I'm going to France 6 into land number 5. Okay. Okay. We have 3 of these cards that we can use. So let's use Impersonate Authority to add a strife. I'm going to add a strife to this town. Next turn is Slave Rebellion, so I'm kind of preparing for that. We can play Inside the Mob. I could add it to this town and then destroy both of these. And then on the reclaim, I can add a strife here. Yeah, actually, let me do that instead. So I will add a strife here. Okay, then we'll do Inside the Mob. So one invader with strife deals damage to other invaders. So in this case, it'll do 2 damage, destroying both of those, and that gives us 2 more fear. And then I'm going to do Unexpected Tiger, so 1 fear if invaders are present. You can gather and explore. Okay, so if you can gather a beast and do so, then push 1 explorer, or you can add a beast. So I'm going to choose to add a beast to land number 2 here. Actually, I cannot do that land, right? I'll have to gather a beast. Let's just add it to 3. That's fine. I don't want to push anything right now. Okay, so we did all our slow power, so time passes. Let us pay that energy. Reclaim. Gain the regular energy. I think we just want to loop this basically, and that puts us really ahead. Because now I could do 2 damage to the beast here. So first of all, so I can move a presence and place a presence. I'm going to place a presence from bottom, go to that 4 card place like I mentioned. In this case, actually, I could go top, and that really, that doesn't do much. Let's go with 4 card plays. Let's add that presence to land number 2, just in case. This is the Slave Rebellion turn number 4. Actually, I think I do want to get an air going here. I'm going to play it like this. Okay, this way we are not taking... Okay, I want a slave rebellion. Right now, actually, I don't think I have any good target then for slave rebellion. Other than 2. Yeah, I think I have to make maximum use out of it. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I cannot do it though because its energy cost is 2. So maybe I don't play inside the mob. I play unexpected tigers. Okay, I think that is fine. Let's pay for it. Okay. So let's first push the Han from one of our lands. So I'm going to choose to push this the Han from 5 to 6. Then we'll use call to trade. So you may gather a Dahan. So I'm going to gather this down. This Dahan. And it says terror level is 2 or lower, which it is. So gather 1 town, and the first ravage in target land this turn becomes a build there instead. So I'm going to gather this town, and the ravage here will become a build. Wait, we don't hit our right innate with this. Yeah, I really wanted to hit our right innate. So I'm going to redo a little here if that's fine. Let's put this back here. Let's put this back here for now. Just step back just a little. So we paid 1 energy. Gained energy. Let's bring these cards back. Let's just go with our original plan, I think. The downside is it doesn't leave us with a good slave rebellion turn, which is the whole point of this matchup. But it puts us really far ahead on our tracks. See, I cannot play this card. That's fine. Pay for this. Okay. So let's do a right innate. So range 0, we can do 2 damage. Oh, I push 1 Dahan in here anyways. So I do 2 damage on a land with beast, so that dies. Left innate, so discard a minor. Actually gonna choose land number 2 here for it. This will die in the ravage. Yeah, we'll just choose land number 2. Sure. Target land. Oh, that's great. That is great. Gather an explorer and 1 town. So we ignore the targeting restriction, so it doesn't matter if it's mountain or not. So gather an explorer and town, add a strife. I'm gonna add a strife here. Gather 1 explorer and town. I'll gather this, sure. Wow, that worked out so good. Okay, it says gather 1 explorer and 1 town. Oh, so I gathered this explorer and I gathered this town. That is insane. That is insane. That's so funny. The reason is because now my slave rebellion turn just became insane. So I'm keeping that card, so that gives me an energy. I need to forget a card, so I'm just going to forget. So that is one. Going to forget call to trade here. Actually, I'll forget fire in the sky. Can keep looping these 4 cards for the rest of the game. I'll forget call to trade. That is just crazy what happened. Absolutely crazy. Okay, invader phase. So let's check the event. Slave rebellion. So it's stage 1 and 2. So add a strife to 1 town. After finishing the event card, draw another one. So add a strife to 1 town. I'm going to add it to this town right here. And the bottom says invaders with strife take 1 damage per Dahan present. So there's 2 damage, 2 Dahan. So each of the town takes 2 damage per Dahan present. Add 1 Dahan per town or city this destroys. So basically I'm destroying all of these. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then adding 3 Dahan for the 3 towns destroyed. Invaders with strife take 1 damage per Dahan. So this takes 2 damage too. Okay. Then draw and return. So this goes back in the deck and we will redraw it. Okay, this one says, wait, do we just win the game? Do we just win the game? That is crazy. Because we only have 2 buildings on the island right now. All it's asking is 2 fear to do that. Okay, add a fear. No. So the middle part says 4 fear, destroy half of towns, round up, and half of cities, round up. Add 2 blight without cascading. That is just funny. So I'm going to get the 4 fear. The top part says add a fear card to the top of the fear deck. Okay. I mean, sure, we can do that. Fear card to the top of the fear deck. What was it building in? The jungles? Yeah, we'll just win the game right now. So 4 fear. We are doing encourage the destruction. Destroy half of town. So there's 1 town. So round up is 1. And half of cities round up. Add 2 blight. So I'm going to add the blight right now because otherwise it'll just instantly win. So without cascading. So let's just add it to here. And we'll add it to here. It won't cascade. It doesn't matter what's on the other side because we also destroy the town. The city with this. So that should be game. So yeah, that was the funniest slave rebellion I've ever seen. Like we went from, this blight card flips too, but it shouldn't matter. Destroy 1 presence, lose an energy, doesn't matter. But yeah, we went from having very bad targets from Slave Rebellion to having 3 towns destroyed in Slave Rebellion. And that is the luck factor of the spirit. So that left in 8, let's see what happens. Basically, we drew Gold's Allure and that added a strife. Slave Rebellion added a strife and this allowed us to gather a town. So we got another target for it. So this just came in clutch and just... this event card helped us end the game right away. So yeah, that was really fun. That was a really fun game. Again, like I said, France is one of the strongest matchups for Trickster just because of all the strife you're adding. But it's really fun. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, then please like and subscribe and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.